This is Kristen. I'm in Wyoming. That's Devil's Tower over my shoulder. We had enough time to drive out here today. So Devil's Tower is a monolith. Geologically, it's not entirely known how it was formed. Some geologists think it might be magma from an ancient volcano. At any rate, it's believed that this rock formation was lifted from the earth. In Native American culture, there are different iterations of the same story. The Lakota say that one day some girls were out in the wilderness and a bear was chasing them. So the girls jumped up on a rock and the rock lifted from the earth. The bear tried to chase the girls up the rock but could not climb the rock. It kept trying to climb up the rock and sliding down, leaving its claw marks in the rock. There are different iterations of this story. In other Native stories, it's boys that were outside and were being chased by a bear. In every story, somebody's being chased by a bear. So that's the Native American culture surrounding Devil's Tower. The first Caucasian people to ascend Devil's Tower, that happened in the late late 1800s. It was on July 4th in the late 1800s. Devil's Tower was the first national monument in the United States, the very first. Today, rock climbers still climb the mountain using modern climbing techniques. Over the years, there was some disagreement between the natives and the climbers because this area is obviously very sacred to the native tribes. They reached an agreement to, it's requested but not required that no one climb Devil's Tower during the month of June, because that's when the Native Americans do their sacred ceremonies in this area. And I read that 85% of rock climbers honor that and 15% don't, which is kind of perplexing. Like, why wouldn't you honor that? But anyway, so that's the tower behind me. And then I'm just gonna walk up this embankment here. The landscape in front of me is quite impressive. I don't know if God, the sun's right in my eyes, but yeah, there's big rock cliffs behind me. So, but I'll take more footage when we get closer. And that's what I remember from reading about Devil's Tower on the way here. Let's see, if you're in the Black Hills area, like around Deadwood or Spearfish, it's actually a short drive. You can hop on I-90 for most of it. And then at Sundance, you get off on Highway 14, and within a half hour, you're there. We saw 3 deer, so you have to be careful. So yeah, I thought this might not be doable just from time constraints, but it was very doable. The Spearfish Canyon took, I don't know, 3 hours. So we still have part of the day to use up here. So yeah. Okay, well, that's it for this vlog. I will take some more footage when we get closer.